Welcome to Guide to English. Today we are going to read Harlem by Langston Hughes. Before we read the poem, we have to know the American dream. As it has been said that American dream is a belief or a concept on the basis of which people steps in America only to fulfill their achievement. But less of people can fulfill their achievement. Harlem has been written for those of the people who are still cannot be able to fulfill their achievement in their dream or the American dream. So in the Harlem, Hughes has pointed out how the black people in America have struggled to fulfill their achievement. Harlem has been written in 1951, just before 3 years, basically in the year 1954, when the Supreme Court of America had announced the announced the black people as a separate races. So in the prejudice of races, the black peoples was made devoid from taking the opportunity of the same opportunity as the white people could. That is the main background point depending on which the Harlem has been written. Now we are going to read line by line the poem. As far as it has been said, what happens to a dream deferred? What happens to a dream deferred? If we go to the simple analysis of that very particular line, then that will be, what can be the reason that a dream got postponed? Here, deferred means postponed. Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Or fester like a sore and then run? In the second line, the poet has compared the American dream as a raisin in the sun. As well as I have already told you, the dream that is definitely the American dream. Basically, this dream is for black people in America who failed to fulfill their achievement or to achieve it due to the racial problem that was spreading or that was surrounding all over America. So here the poet has compared the American dream as a raisin or like a raisin that goes out in the sun, that goes out or dried out in the sun. Raisins here has been compared to the tears of the millions of people who are also suffering from the same condition in America. In the same way, we will go to the fourth line. There has been said, or festered like a sore. Poet has brought a concept or brought a comparisons the American dreams with a sore that is not ending itself, rather it's running itself. Even he has also compared the dream that stink like a rotten meat. I think every one of you has concept what the stink might be, what the smell might be when the meats got rotten. In the sense of which the dream that even has been compared with a rotten meat. In another way, it has even compared already with a raisin. Even it has been compared with a sore. Later, it has been compared with a rotten meat. These are really the comparison of the dream. Actually, the dream has been compared in different shapes. Resin is also the shape of the American dreams of the black people. In the other way, it has been even the compared with the rotten meat, that is also the another shape of American dream of the black people. Even later, it has also been compared with the crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet. These are so much powerful questions Langston Hughes has thrown towards us, even towards the society of America, because according to the racial basis, when the black people were uh, always had to suffer under the arrogance, even under the prevalence service, even they were not given any such opportunity to fulfill their dreams. One thing I will say to you, when in 1954, when the Supreme Court had announced announced the black people as a separate races, then it had been said the black people will be accepted as a second class in America. So as there has a badge of second class in America, so they are only to be suitable for the slave class, not in the sense of master class. So in the sense of which their dreams was also bound to kill itself. So in such a suffocating condition, when the black people was about to struggle in the white races, then their dream was in different shapes. What were the shapes? The shapes were, once again I will say, the resin. The shapes was, once again I will say, the sour, and the next one, that was the rotten meat, and there was also the syrupy sweets. If we go to the syrupy sweet, then we will find another meaning under it. As far as it also shows us that how the lost dreams can leave behind their sting in human memory, or something that might be remembered with sweet pain. In this way, we will go to the analysis of last lines. There has been said, maybe it just sags like a heavy load, or does it explode? Maybe it just sags. It means we have already known that was the American dream. But it just sags like a heavy load. It is just a hanging like a heavy load. Why it has been a heavy load? It has been heavy load because of the burden of unfulfillment that still remained in the hearts of millions of black people. As the result of which, what will be the exact result to here? Or does it explode? Explode means we all know explosion or destroy. As the American dream still finds itself as a burden of unfulfillment in the competition of races or in the white society of America, so there is the only result or only fulfillment but in the way of destruction. That's why the poet has suspended a an ending questions to here. Does it explode, or does the American dream destroy or not? In this way, we can go to the overall analysis of the poem. There has been said the poem does not just speak of the unfulfilled dreams of the African American, but also questions the limitations placed on those people by white society. These are the concepts that I have tried to analyze according to my level best. So at the end of the video I will say, if you like this video then like, share and comment, and don't forget, feel free to learn English.